Today we're going to be solving compositional functions. And we're going to say composition of functions. And composition of functions are the two functions merging together. Function 1 is we're going to take f of x equal 2x squared plus 3. The second function is g of x equal 4x. Here is the same thing as saying it in words. F is going to be composed to g of 4. It could also be written in some books as f of g of 4. Okay? Now this is the same thing. Here we're going to be able to plug in f, and then we're going to minus the x wherever the f is at, and we're going to plug in ig. So if we have f being 2 blank, supposed to be x, squared, plus 3, where the x is at, we're going to plug in ig of x, which happens to be 4x. So we're going to plug in 4x. But that's step 1. Well, step 1 is to know what you're solving for. Step 2 is to then substitute in. And then step 3, we're going to then plug in our value of x. So we're not solving f of x, but f of 4. So we're going to have 2 bracket 4 times 4, close the parentheses, squared, plus 3. We have to close the bracket here as well. Now, when we close that bracket, this is really using our order of operation, which says, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. We need to do exponents before we do our multiplying. So at step 4, we will get 2, open bracket, 4 times 16, because we know that we plugged in 4 squared, that's going to be 16, close bracket, plus 3. Okay? Now 4 times 16 on the side, if you don't know that answer, what you'll do is, on the side of your paper, you'll multiply 4 times 16. But here we see that 4 times 6 is 24. We carry our 2, and 4 times 1 is 4 plus the 2 that we carry is going to be 64. So at our step 5, we find it here, we'll have 2, open bracket, 64, close bracket, plus 3. Now you do know where I got the 64 from, which was the 4 times 16 at step 4. At step 6 then, we'll have 2 times 64, which is 2 times 4 is 8, and 2 times 6 is 12, so we'll get, at step 6, 128 plus 3. Well, at step 7, final answer, took us 7 steps to get there, we'll get 128 plus 3, that's 131. So f of g of 4 is 131. Visit us for more lessons.